Standard Time on Michigan United Broadcast. You are listening to us on 98.2 The Beat in Los Angeles, On the Rise Radio in Vegas, Dougie Stone in the United Kingdom, and 93.4 WMIX. And a salute to all of our thousands and thousands of Facebook listeners and viewers that we have every night, Ism.
Yes.
What a beautiful thing it is. We celebrate hip-hop to the hilt, and you are tuning in and rocking with us this evening. Ism, I want to get into this next celebration, if you don't mind. Moet Lollipop is in the house with us.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining us.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Word up. Listen, Ism, before we start yakking it up with her,
Okay.
let's listen to one of her joints and celebrate her craft a little bit. What's the name of this first joint?
I got You Heard of Me.
You heard of me.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after we play it, but we're going to give you a sample of what she does. Gather around, kids. This is Moet Lollipop on Detroit Unplugged.
Ooh, wee.
You're fresh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I can share it out anymore. We got 32. I would like 72. I requested 72. It's at 40 now. We're almost there, Lunchbox.
We getting there. We're making moves.
I asked for 72, and my family's showing me they give a fuck.
We got 40.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
In the trap I bees, I'm so cold I freeze.
Right.
When niggas see me, they fall like me. But I'm off the market. I just want my bread and cheese. Boston market. I'ma blow like a mine and blow your mind. I'ma do it for the strippers and the trap girl. I ain't going out of style like a Jerry curl. I'm in it to win it like a game show. My game for show. They game is slow. Call me Moet or call me Mo. And if it ain't about money, don't call me no more. And if you didn't know me then I know.
You got quite the decor.
Yeah. Ism spent a lot of time collecting for the museum.
Right.
The museum spaceship. We blasted off. We were in Pismo Beach. We've been in fucking Albuquerque. We've been in Arizona and Germany. I have no idea where we're at now.
What's up to everybody tuning in? I want to hear you.
Yeah, they can see you.
Facebook
What's
Live.
up? I'm support. No haters. We don't do haters.
You're in the right spot, though.
No, yeah. Listen, here at Detroit Unplugged, we just continue to celebrate each other. You know what I'm saying? We got to uplift each other in the name of hip-hop. Moet Lollipop is sweating. We're all sweating in this hot heat. It's like Debo's chicken coop up this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Is that fan even going?
It is.
Are you
Kinda.
kidding me?
It's trying.
It's trying to get through. There's some wind trying to make its way to us.
That's how it knows.
We so imperial, Moet in the cups. Haters hate, but we pay them no mind. We got our mind on our grind. I'm a lady master of a lyrical disaster. Hitting your ear like a spear, words feel like astronaut. Let's be logical, physiological. I'm sicker than the hospital, colder than the popsicle. Ride or die like a motorcycle. I'm all about my Jacksons like Michael. So grab me a Benji. Haters, I had plenty. I'm all about that pretty penny. Gotta get it.
How long you been spending?
We got our mind on our grind. You
I
heard
started
me.
really young.
You heard me.
Really young.
Detroit bad girl coming to your city.
Every second.
I'm coming to your city.
What's up, Mimi?
What is he? You know it's us. We so imperial.
Share
Moet
it.
in the cups. Haters hate, but we pay them no mind. We got our mind on our grind.
Yes, indeed. You're damn right. Moet Lollipop on Detroit Unplugged Radio, kids. A lunchbox. I told you, didn't I? It's awesome when we can have female MCs in here and celebrate upper echelon.
Yeah.
Female spit, because I really enjoy meeting a lady that can really grab the mic and
You're
rock
right.
a crowd. So Moet Lollipop, I really do welcome you to Detroit Unplugged Radio, my dear. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's
Yeah.
a pleasure. It's definitely a pleasure.
Word. Listen, our idea of a celebration here tonight, we're going to celebrate your craft. We're going to play some more of your tunes. But on top of that, Lunchbox can testify to this. We love to hear the story. To us, hearing the story really, it gives our listeners an idea how it all came together for you. And that's what Detroit Unplugged's all
Paint
about.
that picture.
Right. Paint the fucking picture.
Okay,
So talk to our listeners. Start
Okay.
from your humble beginnings, within its infancy, and let us know how you really fell in love with this hip-hop thing.
Okay, so I'm from 7 Mile, East 7 Mile, Red Zone.
7 Mile?
I grew up listening to Trina, which I shouldn't have been because
Trina.
she was a little advanced.
There you go, you're right.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm talking about back when Word Up posters was out. I had her all over my wall. My dad's like, who was that?
Okay.
You know, I met Trina before too. Shout out to Trina,
Shout out to
Diamond
Trina.
Princess. But I just grew up listening to her. I always had a love for music. It's something I've been doing since I was 11 years old. I write all my own music. You know, and it's just something I've been doing. It's something I always had a passion for. Like, no matter how many times I tried to put it on the back burner, it always came back. It's just like, when you have that passion, you have that passion.
Yeah.
And I was born with it. Born with it.
Damn right. And when God gives you something, you got to run with it.
You do.
You really got to put everything that you have into it. And we could tell that you've been making some power moves within this music. And certainly that's why we had you here. Listen, 7 Mile, we've had so much greatness here in Detroit. We've been spoiled fucking rotten, right? You know, and there's a lot of great female MCs here as well. There's a lot of competition.
It is.
Talk about some of your favorites here locally. You know, we've had Trick on the show. We got Obi Trice coming up. We had D12 members of D12 on. We could go on and on. Guilty Simpson, Mo Dirty, Super MC, Fat Father Ford. Ooh wait, P-Dot. I mean, shit,
I like
man.
her.
Miss Corona. Well, no, she wasn't on the show, but we. No, Miss Corona wasn't.
P-Dot is hot. I mean,
Supposed
Cash
to be.
Doll, definitely hot. Big Hurt, legend. He's in my video, Friend of Me. That's the song that we're going to play tonight.
Yeah.
Vezo doing his thing. I mean, Detroit is coming up. Dage Loaf, you name it. T Grizzly, everybody's coming up.
It's so
it's
vast,
time for
isn't
Detroit.
it?
It's time.
It is. It's so vast. Like, and I just mentioned about 5 different legends. She just mentioned about 5 different legends. And Lunchbox could come over and spit off about 25. It just is what it is. We have so much greatness within Michigan, not just Detroit, not just the metropolitan Detroit area, but Michigan in general. You know, Lunchbox, you could testify to that, man. Mid-Michigan.
Facts.
And all over the damn place. There's hip-hop and bad acts. My God, it's everywhere. In nooks and crannies and country bumpkin cities, it's there. Hip-hop is breathing well, my friend.
It is a lot.
The only thing holding back Detroit at this moment is unity. Like, it's 2018. Detroit has so much talent.
That's where
they
we
just
come
need
in.
to come together.
That's where Detroit
all.
Unplugged comes in.
Listen, what's really cool is the real ones, the cats that have been doing this thing since day one, the same cats that influenced me back when I was young, like King Gordy and Guilty Simpson, Fat Killers. These cats are still doing shit, and they got each other's backs. They're uplifting each other. That's the catalyst. If we stay unified, my friends, we can move mountains.
Exactly.
And you nailed it, right on the money. You know, it's all about unification and fam shit here in 2018, my dear.
That's so true.
Yep.
Ism, I got to hear some more music. Before we get into the special question, and before we really start chopping it up about everything that she has relevant this year and beyond, I got to hear another tune, my friend. What are you thinking about?
She mentioned friend of me, so let's hear that one.
Okay, and we got Big Herc in that video. You can check it out on YouTube. Moet, Friend of Me, featuring Road Casanova 88. Shout out.
Yeah.
And shout out to Herc, one of our brothers. He's one of our first
Desire.
guests ever on Detroit Unplugged Radio. Back when we were Rock City Radio. Shows you how long ago. In any event, let's get into it. Kids, enjoy this song. This is Detroit Unplugged. Listen, pack the cipher from Moet
I just
now.
watched this video earlier.
They do this for the fake friends and stuff. You know, they act like they your friend, but they really not.
Yeah. Well, I seen it.
Shout out to Mike Thriller.
I seen you shared that video of
I
her
watched
the other day.
I watched the
I went on
video
like a deep
of
dive.
all the
I had to
booty
check them all
popping.
out, you know?
I watched all the booty popping and all that shit. Yeah, put it on them. That's when I said, I watched Put It On Them, and I hit her up. I was like, yo, I want you on the show. I ain't gonna half step. You already know.
That was that Trina coming out of me right there.
You know, it's funny. And I said, when I was first listening to your shit, like,
Zach Mintz,
I was like, no,
what up,
this is,
though?
I was like, well, I get a Trina vibe. Like,
Yep, I love her.
feel it coming out. Like, what's that shit though?
Definitely.
Oh, shit, look at Zach trying to brew up a lunchbox and lolly freestyle site.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
They're gonna have to start paying me. I'm gonna have to drop my PayPal in the comments.
Right.
I
There's
gave
a lot of
him
requests for lunchbox to freestyle. How much does he have to rap for you tonight? I was happy with the one, brother. I really enjoyed it.
Appreciate it, brother.
Everybody share it. Let's get the 50.
Yeah.
Use a friend of me. Back. I know some real bitches. Got my back. Them fake ones love to act. Hug you from the front, then they stab you from the back. Behind snakes, fakes. Counting the money that another chick makes. Counting the money that another chick makes. Bitch, you a friend of me.
What the fuck is a friend? Somebody that a friend.
Real Casanova 88. Shout out. Another artist coming up out here. He got some hot
ain't gonna pretend. If I don't fuck with you, then I don't wanna conversate. Cause it's like
that's why we keep our circle small. I hate fake friends.
Hate them.
My time to shine, your ass gotta wait. It's been time
I ain't
to
with
grind,
that.
your ass kinda late. Gotta watch who you trust, gotta watch who you love.
Fucking
even watch who you
backstabbers.
bless. Fuck these hating ass niggas, dog, get your green. I take that dirty money and I come through like Mr. Clean.
loving this
and I
camera.
kinda got a dirty mouth, I need Mr. Ring. I'm a real nigga and ain't shit between. I ain't playing with these niggas no more.
Definitely got Big Herc in this
Have
video,
my niggas dead
definitely.
in jail that I grew up with.
Yeah, I was saying, Herc was one of our first guests. That was really cool. Yeah,
What's your definition of a friend?
That's her right here. You say a fake motherfucker that you thought was your man. So that's a friend of me.
Friend of me. You ain't no friend of me. Friend of me. You ain't no friend of me. Friend of me. You ain't no friend
I
of
mean,
me.
this song really, it came about because I was in one of those situations.
Yeah.
You know, dealing with too many fake people.
Yeah.
Friend of me.
And I was like, you know what? I gotta make a song about this. I can't take it no more.
That's the worst part, man. My career's gotten to the point where
Friend of me.
it's
You ain't no friend of me. Friend of me.
like blow,
You ain't no
the phone
friend of
blows
me.
up and it's all these
Friend of me. You ain't no friend of me.
It's fake.
reaching
Fake.
ass,
It's just fake.
hand out one and ass.
I have to deal with it all the
You
time.
ain't no friend of
I
me.
bet.
Friend of me. You ain't no friend of
I
me.
know. I bet.
Friend of me. You ain't no friend of me.
Man,
You some motherfucker.
help me out.
They be like, I got your back. Then every time you turn around, they turn around and
hip
get
hop.
your
I
back.
was like, how many dollars? How many dollars it gonna take to get your ass here? I know shit ain't
I'm
free
not
out here.
sociable, my prices is negotiable.
my next show.
Every time I flow, it's
It will be in the
burning.
future,
I'm
but
killing
my
these
family,
hoes,
man,
cutthroat.
I
I'm
plan
killing these
on
hoes.
some motherfucking air shows soon.
Friend of me. You ain't no friend of me.
I'll break you off too.
Friend of me. You ain't no friend of
You know, I
me.
do killer hosting.
Friend of
That's
me.
what I mean.
You
I've
ain't
been
no
doing it
friend
for
of
20
me.
years. But, you know, I already know I
You
do
the
it.
motherfucking enemy.
That's why you're the
Yeah.
first
You
person that
ain't no
came to
friend of
mind.
me.
And I'll rock some lines on stage.
You ain't no friend of me.
You need to do some
Friend of me.
entertainment.
You ain't no friend of me.
For
You the
lunchbox.
motherfucking enemy.
I'll do it.
Done. I got so many beats. You pick one. I got 30,000.
It's all Gaffney Show.
Right? Definitely.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Detroit Unplugged Radio, where hip-hop resides.
Hey.
Your one-stop shop for hip-hop entertainment, not only here in the Motor City, but around the fucking world. Salute to you. No matter where you may be tuning in to Detroit Unplugged, we got Moet Lollipop in the building.
What's up? 7 Mile representative. What's up?
I love 7 Mile.
Better Mile.
So many great memories when I was young. Just cruising down 7 Mile. Isham said it best, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
You already know this. On a 90-degree day, 7 Mile, that's the place to be, brother, because you're gonna, if you want to see some good-looking women, that's the place to be, right?
Yeah.
In any event, Moet, thank you so much, my dear, for joining us. Again, we're very humble. Listen, here at Detroit Unplugged, we're story-oriented. We love to celebrate nostalgia. And a lot of times in an MC's career, it's those little times, those memories that we have that continue to fuel us up to do great things. So we want to hear a memory or two, something that, you know, at the end of the day, you'll always kind of hold close to your heart. Talk to me.
Well, a memory regarding my music. I was literally 16 years old performing in the clubs, performing songs. I wasn't even old enough to get in. They was like, look, you got to let her in.
Yeah,
She is
come on.
turned up. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm hanging with 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds, and a lot of them they out here right now. I don't name drop often. But I'm saying I was 16 out here rocking the mic.
I believe that.
I love it.
So that's a memory I will always hold on to.
And you know you're doing something right if the club owner, the venue, or the promoter's just like, come on.
Yep.
Fuck the law. Let's roll.
Yeah. Because those rhymes are going to persevere through all that.
Right.
I love that, and that's a great that's confirmation type shit. So I really appreciate you sharing that.
Definitely.
You know, kids out there in radio land, when you get that tap on the shoulder, you know you're exactly where God wants you to be.
Exactly.
And when you get that, you got to run with it. Like I said, you got to turn it all the way up, man. You got to let it fully engulf your every fiber.
I mean,
so to
I like
speak.
to say, not living your dream, that could be a nightmare. Just know that.
You know,
Damn.
tomorrow ain't promised, man. That's my motto in life, man. When we started doing Detroit Unplugged, that's what we live by, man. Because there's a lot of radio shows. How are we going to separate? How are we going to show our authenticity? Man, because you go gusto. You believe in yourself. You don't have step. That's what I love about real ones. And that's about, you know, that's why we have our guests on Detroit Unplugged. When we have people here, you already know it's about their work ethic.
Yep, I got a saying for that, man. Every time someone's like, "Man, what do you think? What are you gonna do about this? What you think? What you think?" I'm just like, "Bro, dive deep, motherfucker.
That's it.
Go, dive, go for it. Ain't, what's stopping you, bro?"
Right.
People try to tell me I can't rap. shit back in Flint, you know, being the only light-skinned cat there, you know, just trying to rap. I got dogged on, and I'm a fat, goofy kid, so you know how it is. Before the tattoos, before anything like that, everyone's like, look, who the hell is this?
You had to
trying
prove
rap?
some shit,
Fuck
didn't
yeah,
you?
I had to rap my ass off.
That's right. That's right.
But
It's
it
all
all
about
paid off.
individuality.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Absolutely.
See,
yourself.
within hip hop, especially years ago, but even so nowadays, man, when you prove yourself, when you go out there and you know, you're a part of something special, and you rip venom and show real MCs that you could spit, man, you're gonna get that motherfucking credibility. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. That's why she's getting her love right now.
I was always doubted. I was always slept on. I mean, it was like, she's too proper. She's too this, too that. I'm from 7 Mile. Like, let's be for real.
I mean, there's
I am
always
from
been
the Mile,
kinda,
Red Zone.
Yeah, Red Zone.
I feel like there's always been a shitty stigma on female MCs, but I know personally
Talk
5
about it.
female MCs right now that I can name off the top of my head that would slaughter
Woj.
half these dudes out here.
What up, though, Woj?
Shout out Woj. Shout out Lady B. That's when we just heard
Lady
her.
B's dope.
Shout out
She's a
Cardi
monster.
B. I love Cardi.
And see, we got
Shout
love
out to
Cardi.
Cardi.
females
B.
are
What
taking
up,
shit
though?
over, period. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Some facts. They taking over. That's what's happening.
Damn right. No, I love it. You know, hip hop, you know, it truly is. There's no limitation on the real ones, man. Doesn't matter what color you are, what denomination, what religion, what sex you are. It doesn't matter. You know, a dope MC, a dope DJ is a dope MC or DJ, point blank.
Let's not forget to mention age. It doesn't matter what age you are.
It does not, because
It
I'm
doesn't.
42 years old and I will spit some motherfucking venom.
Spit
Let me
some
tell you
fire.
about it.
I will confirm it. I seen it.
I've seen it.
I heard
seen
too much of it.
He gets sick of it, but it happens. They used to call me the alarm clock, man, 20 years ago. I'm telling my Al Bundy stories now, forgive me. In any event.
Okay.
Put me in the game, coach.
He said Polk High. I just saw someone wearing a Polk High jersey. Who was it? Listen, in any event, Lollipop, listen, we want to make sure we celebrate you moving forward. To all of our global listeners, we want to make sure after the show, and we're infamous for this, we got a reputation, people support. Our family is going to rush out after tonight, and they are going to support everything you do.
Okay.
So make sure you let us know what's on the slate here in 2018. Let us know, you know, what we could look forward to from Moet Lollipop here this year and beyond.
Okay, next month I plan on working on my video to my new song, Glow Up. I'm working on my album entitled Imperial. I plan on doing some acting. Moolah Films, they did contact me. I'm waiting to hear back. But they are interested in their big out here.
Yeah.
Shout out to Maniac. I'm already in Snake 2. We was talking about Snake 3, so we're going to see what's going on with that. And I really just plan on working. I mean, I'm open for all type of collaborations. I'm talking about doing modeling, video girl, you name it. Like, I'm not playing out here.
I need your info.
I'm not playing. Everything, you name it.
By the way, I
Rapping,
got other
acting,
stuff over
modeling,
here.
whatever. I might
Okay.
even sing.
But
I'm doing it all.
We'll get you her contacts as well. Lunchbox is doing great things. And we got MCs and artists all over the fucking world that are listening, tuning in. So, you know, that's what we do. We're fam shit. So we support each other. You heard Moet Lollipop. Lolly said, I'm out here. What do you need? A video, what do you need? A video girl?
You say Jackie of all trades?
Of all.
You need a hot chick in your video? Lolly's your chick.
Or you need some hot bars, whatever.
You
We
need
just gonna
16
keep
or
it hot.
24, she's got your back. You need an actress in a movie, she's got your back. So just holler at her. She's got her hands in all kind of different greatness all around the board. And we're going to make sure we celebrate her the hilt. Family, you already know how we do it. So after the show, make sure you check out her whole catalog.
And I might bring that label back. 5 years ago, I had Papa Bottle ENT.
Uh-oh.
I fell back, but I think it might be time to bring it back.
I think it might be time to bring
I
it back.
think it might be.
Because if you're thinking it, you might as well just go ahead and just achieve that
Speak
now.
into existence. Get it
Yeah.
done. We doing it.
And check out my first video, The Movement. That's back when I was with Papa Bottle ENT. Just search Miss Moet The Movement on YouTube, and it was plenty of love.
There
That
it
was
is.
my very first video. I was only 19 years old.
Now, is there any other one-stop shops of social media, www. Whatever the case may be? Is there anywhere else that you could direct our listeners to check out your whole catalog, my dear?
Okay, SoundCloud, Moet Queen Pen, Moet Detroit. I have 2 different SoundClouds. YouTube, Moet Lollipop. Instagram at Moet Lollipop _Imperial_Princess. If you want to contact me, I do a lot of booking through my Gmail. That's moetlollipop22@gmail.com. Really, all you have to do is Google Moet Lollipop, and you will see a lot of things regarding me. That's all you have to do. Just Google Moet Lollipop.
Yes, sir. Lunchbox, what do you got for her, man? Anything?
What do I got?
You got any
She
questions
just
or any
covered
comments?
the damn board. Are you serious? She just professional swiped the board. I don't got nothing. All I say is don't forget to write your contact information down before you leave.
Definitely won't.
Yeah.
I've been needing that.
I love that. See how we intertwine things? I love that that's our job here at Detroit Unplugged, to build bridges all around the world. And I'm sure you'll get other requests and other friendships made from this show tonight and even in the coming weeks as well.
Yeah,
it's just what we're known for, right? That's the purpose of the show. Listen, any shout outs, any other news,
Oh, most definitely.
anything you want to put out there to our listeners, my dear?
Not only am I a talented artist, I affiliate with a lot of talented artists like Desire Trammell, up and coming singer, YB Made Rich, Mimi, Ro Casanova 88 about to drop that single. I'm not even gonna name drop, but he got some hot heat coming up out here. And I just want to shout out to God. I want to shout out to myself. Shout out to my family, my sisters, my mom, my nieces, nephews. I'm doing it for y'all. It won't stop. It will not stop.
It will not stop.
This is only the beginning. It's gonna be a cold summer.
Yeah. Got me all amped the fuck up.
It's gonna be a cold summer.
Can't tell in here.
No, you cannot tell tonight. We're all glossy in this motherfucker. Lunchbox got shine on his cheeks.
Shout out to Nelson Cartier. Nelson Cartier, he sent me that beat to put it on him. Shout out to Woodrow. He mixed it down, recorded it. And shout out to Dollar Jones for that dope ass video.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Listen, man, I think we got a song in closing, and I think this one's my favorite.
Put it on them. This is for the freaks out there. I mean, people be trying to act like they not freaky. You got a little freak in you. Don't play.
Everybody does.
You got a little bit in you.
We don't lie here at Detroit Unplugged. That's why I booked her.
This is why it's unplugged. This is what we need to hear.
Freak nasty,
Put it
freak
on
nasty. Listen, kids, enjoy this shit. This is my new homie, my new sister, Moet Lollipop on Detroit Unplugged.
Check out that video for sure.
Damn right. I love it. What a great celebration.
Let it blow your mind. I just want to touch you. I can't stop thinking of you. So many things.
Zach, I mean, you can't help it. It's like 117 degrees in here.
Right, all this chocolate don't
I had to talk my sweat down. Like, I'm over here chatting to myself, like, stop sweating. Just calm down.
We're just going to have to say, good. Everybody. It's getting crazy in here.
I did feel a little burst of fan, though, as you went like this or something.
You want me to move? Am I like...
No, you're good, brother.
I've been sweating all day, so I'm used to it.
It's like 600,000 degrees outside. I don't even try anymore. I go outside, I'm just accepting it.
Believe it or not, there is air conditioning on.
Like the chocolate be melting.
You better hold your man hands.
More bodies in here, the hotter it gets.
He want me.
He's gonna bump
I can see it through his pants. His ex mad, and she trying to throw them hands. I don't
Air is out.
I got that same play.
It's on right now?
But he loves it when I walk away.
The air is horrible.
On them real good, make them go to sleep.
because there's a whole lot of fucking heat in this room.
There is. Especially playing this song, it just turned, the heat just automatically goes through the roof. Yeah, you damn right. Detroit Unplugged Wednesday night.
I mean, it's the round and sexy. You know, I got a lot of different styles, but this is one.
These guys know, man. Every time I send these guys a song, you don't even know what the fuck it's gonna
Fresh Kid Ice. God
I
rest
want to hear you, too. I want to hear you.
God rest his soul. Fresh Kid Ice. Two Live Crew was our buddy before he died, man. Two Live Crew, man. That's, they were great MCs. They did all different kinds of hip hop, but they were known for that freak nasty shit.
shit. That's my shit.
Welcome to the funk shop.
One of
That
my
type of
first
shit.
fucking cassette tapes was that, man. I had that, Tag Team, and fucking, I want to say a Biggie tape. Those are my like 3 tapes.
Brother, I used to love, I used to listen to Live Crew all the time, man. Luke Skywalker, man. They just dropped that first joint, Nasty They Wanna Be, whatever. That was the second joint. First one was That's right. Yeah.
He wanna see me next Friday.
That's
I
my
remember
shit.
that song. Oh my God, that's
Two Live Crew, man.
Thank you, Desire.
Pussy popping on the headstand.
Yeah, it's hot in here, but it's cool.
Yeah, it is.
So wet that he just might drown. Little pussy got some power like BTE. Come through and turn him on
probably-
like BTE. Like
Yeah, play another one.
Ay. And he ain't never going far.
Trying to get South Limit movie about 3,000.
Drop it down and put it on us.
It's gonna be hot. We had a lot of people tuning in.
Thank you, Timothy.
We had a lot of people tuning in for you tonight too.
Yeah, Timothy's on some fam shit. What up, Timmy?
They're waiting for you before you even got here.
Hell yeah,
I
Zach.
appreciate that so much. I really appreciate the love. All those females listening, you see somebody you want, you better put it on them. Don't be scared.
Put it on them.
Put it on them.
This is facts.
Big facts.
You might whoop that motherfucker up like Grandma Sue.
Big facts.
Watch the video. I swear, for the love of baby Jesus, that motherfucker doing these.
I seen it. I swear.
I got a witness.
Yeah, no. Certified. DCB. Shout out Evilly.
Listen, we got 12 people in here. In order for us to close the show, I'm gonna need to see 25 again. We had 40 a couple minutes ago. Fuck that. Do it right. Hit that share button. We got the world's very best family, and I think that we can raise the numbers up before we part ways this evening.
Share that video.
Yeah.
Play one try before the night. You ain't played that.
What's that, buddy?
One try. That's one I ain't heard you guys play in a while. Pretty sure I'm positive.
Yeah, we have enough time to play it.
I should have brought my fan. I got a fan in
You got like a
like a little hand fan.
No, it's so hot.
Hey, watchers.
Tron Lee in the building. What up, though, Tron?
Hey, that's my manager.
Is it?
Yep.
We got the whole.
I'm telling you, the whole squad's here,
The whole
bro.
squad is here.
Oh, that's what I forgot to mention. I'm looking for a manager too. That's just.
Get at her. Get Uncle Rocky. I'll direct you to her. I got flyers to make tonight, still, man.
What do you like? What program do you use to make those?
My secret. We'll talk later.
Oh, fair enough. I won't tell nobody. I got a couple I use, but I'm looking for more.
Yeah, we just perfected our.
You're
We've gotten all the fruits out of our programs. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's fair, man. Whatever you're doing, it's working.
Appreciate that. We try to make our guests look like celebrities. We look at them like celebrities. You know what I mean?
They're all clean.
We don't want to give anyone a half-ass flyer. We'd rather celebrate folks the right way. You know what I mean? How'd you like that flyer?
Love it.
Word. If you got any more, let me know. I got your back.
I love it.
Just promo pictures, promo flyers that you put together.
So how long have you been doing this?
What's that?
You're putting that word out, you got that right on the road.
I know, but I would make time for Moet. She's got a special place in my heart. You sensitive with the video.
Really?
It affected my inner child. Gotta be frank with you. Get to the brass tacks of this conversation.
That is so funny.
He's like, I turned 13 once.
This is our 3.5 year. We're almost. This is my 29th year in hip hop.
That's so.
Yeah.
That's so.
Keep me young forever.
People be surprised when I tell them I've been doing it for 10 years. I mean, it's been an on and off.
I mean, I'm only 25, but I've been rapping since 1999.
Yeah.
I don't want to say my age, but I'm not that old. But I'm not that young. I'm in between.
She's about 25.
I don't even like telling my age.
It happens. I don't really like telling my age, but I'm 42.
Because I don't think age matters.
There is soil newer than me, alright? You can dig up some dirt in your backyard that's newer than your uncle, alright? It just is what it fucking is, but hip hop's keeping me young.
And I'm older than you, and you're crying.
I ain't crying now. I'm happy now. Thank you.
He's like, I wear 42 like a 3-piece suit. Oh, shit.
Right.
This is me.
This is you here?
Yeah, this-
Oh, I definitely
This
gotta
is
check.
One try.
This is BOXXX.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy more lunchbox for your ears, kids.
I like that.
Because that's all I'm ever gonna need.
This is one of my favorite, man. This one was fun. The video was fun to shoot.
Yeah, I like this one.
Did you see the video?
Yes.
We destroyed that cover.
It's
This
really
time.
dope.
We
One try. All I need is just one try. It's lunchtime. Except I'm meeting the lunch line. One try. All I need is just one try. Step into the mic, apply the pressure. It's crunch time. One try. All I need is just one try. It's lunchtime. Except I'm meeting the lunch line. One try. All I need is just one try. Step into the mic, apply the pressure. It's crunch time. Checking the mic. I bring the record to life. You copping them Nikes and always pass on advice. I'm barely getting started, you ain't half of this nice. Your flow is garbage, half retarded.
Come on.
Stop it, that ain't rapping right. Fuck the new style, I'ma throw it on a noose now. I'm a wild child, devouring down my boot now. Never switch up my flows, can paint the picture. I ain't missing, you ain't get it. I'm always Soyaka bitching, cause I never miss. Now you wanna fuck with this, cause I'm running it like the World Banks and the government. Oh shit, I go hard until they notice. They diligent, always focused. Team rolling on my opponents. They knowin' I'm never slowing. I'm slamming, I'm in a potion. I'm taking over, controlling you hopeless jokers and phonies. Yeah. Go in one try like my TV live. Try to shine, they ain't see me like they Stevie blind. Deep inside, I be thinking who be needing mine. Such a cold past, tell my story in the freezing time. I ain't aiming for the bigs to be dripping in gold, sipping them boats, hitting switching systems and spokes. I'm in it cause I love it, grinding through all that tough shit. Fuck what you think of me, homie, you want some punk shit. I ride a line of humble and someone you shouldn't fuck with. Clap it rounds of thunder, you stuck on that same dumb shit. One try.
Lunchbox, ladies and gentlemen, Detroit Unplugged.
Except I meet in the lunch line, one try. All I need is just one try. Step into the mic, apply the pressure, it's crunch time. Now that I'm solo, ain't nobody that I'm riding with. I'm the Flying Dutchman, alone on my pirate ship. I'm going ghost, rocking the boat. Blood and violent shit, my presence is known. I'm yelling something, never silence it. Yeah. Go check my rap resume, I've been a great. Leading the pack, through ways of renegade. I'm a headline, check the page, get the record straight, wreck the stage. Eating every MC sent this.
Hey, what up, Black Hefner in the building?
What's going on, Black Hef?
Fuck Yachty, Uzi, Drake, chains, and Yeezy. I can one try finish them simple, plain, and easy. I'm a top 5 lyricist, unchained and beastly. I ain't changing for shit. I'm who you blaming for this. He who flames on my disc, I drop his name on the disc. Got bars on top of bars like I'm stacking the gold. In my lab, I be cooking like it's crack on the stove. Wrap the cases up in plastic like I'm packaging dope. Keep my moves unseen like you passing a ghost. You passive at most. I'm sick of blasphemous quotes from these rapping actors. Half these bastards can't even float.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Detroit Unplugged.
I like that.
Thank you very much. All right, y'all heard it first. Lollipop certified.
Stamped.
Stamped.
Yeah.
She fucks with the lunchbox.
That was dope.
All right, it's a win. My night's tonight.
It happens. Great day.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun to make.
I like how
Y'all
you
need
cut
to-
right in. Like,
Damn
you don't
right.
play.
Yeah.
Ooh wee.
Y'all
Ladies
still
and
need to
gentlemen,
watch that video.
this has been a Michigan United broadcast in affiliation
sir.
with 98.2 The Beat in LA with DJ King Assassin. On the Rise Radio, Dougie Stone in the United Kingdom, my good friend Kirk and the whole gang out of Dougie Stone. Salute! And 93.4 WMIX Detroit Mo Music. It's been a great night. Lunchbox, man, it's always an honor to have you. And tonight being our special guest co-host really was fun.
Man, I appreciate it, dude. Anytime y'all want me to come down, you know, you got my number.
Yeah.
Anytime. No
I
matter
mean-
what the fuck it is, I don't care. I'll be here.
Bro, we like to have our brothers back on
Absolutely.
periodically for special guest co-host
Unbelievable.
slots. We do the same thing with Wiley Doe from Medical Records and with a few different cats that we know. So
Oh, yeah.
certainly maybe we could do that quarterly.
You know, I'm already there.
My dude. Moet Lollipop, my dear, we really wish you the best moving forward.
The
lady
You're
of the
already-
evening.
You're already full of steam, lady. So it's
Yeah.
going to be fun watching the rest of this year and all the fruits that you receive from your hard work.
Well, I'm officially unplugged approved now.
Yeah.
Officially.
That's stamped.
Oh, wee, I love that.
It's up from here.
Yeah, you
Oh,
damn
yeah.
right.
She
Listen,
needs management. Get at her.
Definitely.
if
do.
you're a manager out there, you like what Moet's doing, I want you to get at her. Put out the social medias and that contact one more time for them.
Okay, that's at Moet Lollipop _ Imperial Princess. Or you can contact me on Gmail at moetlollipop22@gmail.com. Or just hit me up on YouTube, Moet Lollipop. I'm basically Moet Lollipop on everything. Just Google me.
Do it.
MoetLollipop22@gmail.com. Hit her up. Keep in contact with her because,
Telling
listen, she's going up.
Yeah,
she's
no,
full
it
of
makes
steam.
me want to get into the management game.
It really does. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I should just quit radio and be your manager, right?
Maybe.
Listen, man.
No, we need you here.
Do it.
Don't do that.
I'm just talking shit. I ain't going nowhere,
Go,
kids.
please.
But isn't what had me replaced with Lunchbox
No,
in
I'd
2
be.
seconds.
Yeah, right. You're in there.
You may be witnessing the birth of something new, ladies and gentlemen. You never know. Detroit Unplugged Radio switching directions before your eyes. Listen, it really has been a fun night. We got a chance to chop it up with our brother from New York, Quizman. Funny as hell. He's doing shit on Comedy Central, and it really was fun hearing his live skits that he had with his character skits. They're great, and that's what he's known for.
Check him out on YouTube.
Check him out on YouTube, on Comedy Central, on different networks. Just listen for Quizman. That cat's making some fucking noise.
QWIZ.
QWIZ, not
Yeah.
QUIZ,
Yeah.
because if you type that in, you ain't going to find him. But in any event, certainly go check him out. Listen, also, I want you to go log on to 330creations.com. Now listen, if you're an artist, an MC, a DJ, a producer, if you've got a fan base that's rapidly growing and you need to give them some merchandise, you don't know where to go. There's 1,001 places that can sell you t-shirts, but there's only one. 330creations.com. Approved by Uncle Rocky and Ism. Tell them we sent you from Detroit Unplugged, and they're going to go over and beyond to give you a spectacular deal on hoodies, t-shirts, button-ups, ball hats, knitted hats, scullies, whatever you need. You may need fucking Argyle socks that say Detroit Unplugged on them. Justin and the gang at 330 Creations got your back. Log on to 330creations with a Z.com. If you're one of our brothers in Canada, that's 330creations with a Z.com. Listen, kids, it's fun to watch the growth here at Detroit Unplugged Radio. From its infancy, we started celebrating local Detroit hip-hop. Now, 3.5 years later, my friends, I'm proud to say, by the graces of God, we are celebrating with family all around the world. And daily, we continue to grow. Thousands and thousands on Facebook land, thousands and thousands in all of our networks per week. We're getting close to the goal. Oh, yeah. Now, we always said, in 5 years, we're going to be a household name. Mm-hmm. If you look at the real ones in hip-hop, in the industry, they support Detroit Unplugged Radio. We are becoming that fucking household name for the love of hip-hop. This is the real church of hip-hop, my friends. And by the graces of God, I will never stop preaching in the pulpit for the culture that's raised us, from the backspinners to the b-boys, to the wall taggers, to the MCs, DJs, producers, engineers, and the fucking hip-hop heads around the world. This is the forum where we celebrate to the hilt, my friends. Gather round as a global brotherhood. Put a fucking L in the wind as we part ways this evening. And let the spirit of hip-hop transform you. Let the spirit of hip-hop roll over into your Thursday morning. And know, if you know nothing else, my friends, that Uncle Rocky and Ism ain't going nowhere. Our friends over here that came in to join us this evening, Lunchbox and Moet Lollipop, they ain't going nowhere for the love of hip-hop. Now I'm starting to sweat like a pastor. Believe what I spit to you kids.
Bible.
This is Detroit Unplugged Radio. This is real hip-hop. Hashtag fam shit. You want to support us, go to Facebook.com/Detroit Unplugged Street Team. Join us, man. Join the family. Share the promos, the flyers, everything we got popping. For the love of hip-hop, that's what it's all about. The integrity, the respect, the love for the culture. Here on the #1 independent hip-hop show in the fucking world, Detroit Unplugged. On behalf of myself, Ism, the gang at 98.2 The Beat in LA, On the Rise Radio in Vegas, Dougie Stone 93.4, Tiny and Woj Uncensored, Carnage, the Chop Block, and everyone affiliated with our great plan and mission. This is Detroit Unplugged.
Join us tomorrow night, same back time, same bat channel.
Farewell.
In association.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I went on a fucking tangent.
Great story.
I started dripping sweat. I was like talking it down, like the whole time, like sweat, stop, you know what I'm saying, chill, sweat.
Relax.
But with that, the sweat said, fuck you, Uncle Rocky, I'm running down your bald head. I don't even care at some point, I just started glossing all over the place, dude. Spitting and fucking...
Can somebody grab a picture for me?
Yeah.
I want to take a picture, but I can't take it myself.
Yeah.
Just whoever.
Yeah.
I just want to like see
Get it to Detroit Unplugged banner.
Radio. Detroit.
Right now, get the sassy back.
Radio. For the love of hip hop, you don't stop. Come on. It's my favorite radio show.
Want to do the post?
Yeah, I want to put my flash on.
Detroit Unplugged Radio. Detroit Unplugged Radio.
I was mad I stand up during the interview.
Radio.
Okay.
Detroit Unplugged Radio. For the love of hip hop, you don't stop. Radio. For the love of hip hop, you don't stop. Radio.
You gotta make sure you follow me on. Oh, that was okay, I gotta do my same thing.
This contrast, you know,
Get them offset.
Ladies and gentlemen,
looking at me.
favorite radio show in the world.
got a little 9 in there, but it works.
No, a little thigh.
If you anybody like me, ain't nobody hurt.
One thing we can agree in closing, that in a picture, a little thigh never hurts nothing.
Never hurt a soul, unless it's your thigh, Uncle Rocky.
Unless it's my thigh. If it's my thigh, don't look. That shit's going to blind you.
Hey.
In any event, kids, we love you. It's been a great night. We're so humble that we keep growing. And tonight was fucking astronomical, man. We really appreciate you. Watch the replay. If you're just tuning in and you missed it, you fell asleep and you're pissed off at yourself, don't be. You can watch the replay. You go to soundcloud.com/Detroit Unplugged, or simply just watch the Facebook replay. It's always here for you. We always got your back. We'll see you tomorrow night. This has been Detroit Unplugged.
Salute.
Facebook Nation.